The energy here is amazing. You're all awesome. Yeah, you guys are fucking amazing. Let's go. Just call everyone in chat Bob. So many bizarre names. Ends up if you miss Alfonso. Which character do you want most? Silver Surfer? Or Doctor Doom? Or Sue Storm? But for now, I have... Johnny, Stu, Reed. That's Stu, Sue. That's an iframe. That's an iframe. That's an iframe. Poggers. Poggeronis. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Yes! What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's time to talk about a little game you might be excited
A little
about.
game?
Marvel Future Fight. And in Marvel Future Fight, victory is so much sweeter when it's won by the Fantastic Four. Hey, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ryan Penagos, a.k.a. Agent M.
And I'm Lorraine Sink. Hey, y'all.
And you were just watching me totally dominate with my #1 team, Marvel's First Family, the Fantastic Four.
Yes, we are hanging out live streaming this signal into your eye holes because we are kicking off a really amazing week. We're celebrating the history and legacy of Marvel's First Family and releasing
What up,
some
Jeezy?
very exciting things to come every day between now and January 16th.
Right now, we're all about Marvel Future Fight and the brand new update that just landed on your mobile devices today. All core members of the FF now playable on your roster. That's so cool.
Yeah, plus we get to see Doctor Doom and the brand new character created in Marvel Future Fight, Victorious. Let's take a look at the characters.
What? Victorious? Yo, he looks sick. Yo. Looking thick, baby. Looking very thick. Nice, looking thick too. Brother with the beard! Daddy. Yes! Yo, easy read. Easy, dude. Yes, fam. Not an iframe. Also not an iframe. That's sick. Oh, that's sick. Oh, damn, Johnny. Okay. Beautiful.
Lorraine, they look so good.
So good. And those abilities,
Oh,
I'm ready for them.
yeah, I'm so excited for all of you to get your hands on the Fantastic Four. But we've been lucky enough to have this update for a little bit longer than most, which means we've got some great info that we're going to share with you. You cannot get anywhere else.
Correct. Today we are breaking down the new playable characters, their skills, their attributes, and much more. Oh, and
Paywall.
tell us what you're loving about
Paywall.
the update. Tweet us with the hashtag
Paywall, paywall, paywall.
or post a comment wherever you're watching this live stream. Comments, questions, suggestions. We're here talking all things Marvel Future Fight, and there's really no better time to talk about it because that's what we're doing.
Yeah, let's not just talk about the game, though. Let's play it, and who better to kick that off than Marvel Game's own Tim Hernandez, who leads all Marvel mobile games that we work on and we do here at Marvel, and our very own Earth's Mightiest Show co-host and fantastic, super duper big fan of Marvel Future Fight, Langston Belton.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
already
guys.
playing. He's
Oh,
been
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah, I can't even put it down.
Also, here's some water.
Thanks.
Have some. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it
here
is
for you.
happening.
I support you.
Yeah, it's very dry.
All right, gentlemen. let's talk about this game. Langston.
Yeah.
You haven't played Future Fight as much. Like, you haven't gotten to get into this.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to play with these amazing Fantastic Four. It's tough. I'm trying to put my team together. Yeah.
So you assemble your team. Tim, why don't you tell us, for any of us
No level 70?
at home, or these guys that are just like, what's Marvel Future Fight? What kind of game?
I'm ready.
How does it work?
Marvel Future Fight is an action RPG. It has over 170 Marvel characters, 176 as of today.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Langston has taken Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, and the Thing into battle. So as you can see, amazing abilities, unleashing Mr. Fantastic's attack there. He's using his elasticity to do an aerial.
Oh, he has a
attack.
tier 3 skill.
A ton of enemies at once.
The wild thing is, like, we're looking at it on a screen,
Yeah.
and it's a
Right.
mobile game, but it looks like a console game.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
beautiful visuals. The
They're
time
both
and effort
combat.
that Marvel team put into making the animations and just getting the authenticity of the characters right is a testament.
Auto attack? Why?
And you're seeing it. It's beautiful.
Auto
How do they
attack.
level up their characters so that they're using as powerful as the ones that Langston are using now?
So how they're going to do that is through an epic quest that's launching tonight or today.
Yes!
And that is dedicated to the Fantastic Four. So it's an original story.
Epic quest!
Taking Mr. Fantastic. So you start off with Mr. Fantastic. So you get him right away. You
Nice.
don't have to do anything.
Yes!
Click enter and you got him.
That's just one.
Just one.
You got 25% of
Yeah.
the FF.
But, you know, as you work your way through the epic quest, you'll start to unlock biometrics, which is a resource to get other characters. You'll level Mr. Fantastic up. He can go up to tier 3, which is the highest tier of any character in the game, which will unlock an ultimate skill, which we'll show you a little bit later on.
Ooh.
Pretty awesome. And through that process of completing all the epic quests, you'll be able to unlock the rest of the team. You'll be able to get Dr. and Victorious as well. So the epic quest is what you're going to want to start digging into.
Who's victorious?
Tell us a little bit about Victorious, kind of from your perspective. We just had C.B. Cebulski, who is the Marvel Comics editor-in-chief, but from you guys who are working on these games and putting these characters in the game, tell us a little bit about Victorious.
It's really special that we get to work so closely with our editorial team and with the talent behind all of our comic series to introduce a character like Victorious at the same time she's being introduced in the comics. So she's going to appear in Fantastic Four number 6, which I think comes out next week.
Yeah, I've already read it.
What?
It's really great.
So we're collaborating with them, trying to come up with designs that are accurate to the designs that are still being worked on for a new character. So we're
A
shooting
new
those back and
original
forth
character.
with Tom and Alana and their team. Like, what color are Victorious's eyes? Have we decided that yet? And they're like, yeah, you know, what do you guys think? And we're batting ideas back and forth. And it really shows how much trust and faith we give into our game partners.
Guys, it's at maximum volume. Their volume is really
and also
low.
on their part,
I
to
can't make it
entrust
louder.
Us as Marvel to make sure that we're making these cool characters and they're going to be awesome and going to be well received in the game. So I think Victorious is a great example of how we're working very closely with the synergy across our team, but also with other teams that are making these games to just introduce constant new characters and content.
I just want to, like, Ben is going up against Black Panther.
Things have gotten out of control.
Use your skills.
Come on,
I'm trying to get a good beat.
Fight them.
I'm kind of trying to. I almost want to be like, hey, T'Challa, give it a break. I'm sorry, I came in your house.
So the
I'm
thing
just
is,
gonna take a run
he's a defensive powerhouse, so he can take a lot of damage. But at some point, you do have to hit back.
I'm trying. There's so many people.
Why don't you swap into Mr. Fantastic?
He's on his last legs. Here we go.
Oh, no, okay.
Here we go.
Well, then how about Invisible?
I like that even better.
So she's a very balanced character. She has a lot of invisibility barriers, which she can shoot from range at opponents, but she also brings a passive defense to the rest of the team. So you got a good mix of defense, well balanced, and Mr. Fantastic he's going to crush it if you had more power.
Well,
Use
and
your
I think
skills.
that's sort of a perfect question for each of the Fantastic Four. What are sort of their main abilities that people should be looking for?
So again, Mr. Fantastic, combat. He's going to have the most damage, the most attack abilities. Invisible Woman, she's more balanced, so gives you kind of a well-rounded approach. Thing, super defensive. He's the tank, but doesn't have a lot of heavy attacks. He does if you wait for the right moment. But
Dude,
it's
use your
more about
skills.
taking that damage for the rest of the team. Human Torch, though, he is lightning fast and he's got range attacks.
So it's
Mr.
2 blast,
Fantastic and Human
2
Torch, you just want to
speed.
go in and get nasty. Those are the two that you're gonna want to focus on.
That's the new tagline for the game. Go in and get nasty, comma, the Fantastic Four.
Well, and there's a Not Nice team going on also.
There is.
Ooh, yeah.
Some
Yeah.
elements
Little
on
double
the
trouble.
other side.
So it's not just the Fantastic Four, but you got to bring their arch nemesis Doom into the game if you're gonna do it right. So Doctor Doom is a good balance of magic and science. So he's got his mystical attacks, range, but then he's just like, you know what? I'm a genius too, so let me drop some missiles on you. And so he'll just devastate the battlefield with a barrage of missiles. He'll even launch a giant missile into the sky and bring it down. But you know, he's Doctor Doom. That's what he does.
That's how we do.
And with Victorious, that combo is really dangerous. So if you're gonna want to play with both of those if you assign them to your team, and then you have an extra slot for filler to work in whatever you want. Maybe you want to bring in.
So Victorious is a villain?
You just want to go to town.
I mean, if you've got Doom, you've got Victorious, you probably want to put another great villain on there. There's so many characters in this game.
Yeah, over 170. I mean, it's insane. I'm going to bring in Strife. So
Yeah, my boy.
so
Stab his eyes.
lot of debate among the Future Fight community, but Strife is up there in terms of the
I love him.
powerful character.
I love him so much.
But you said villain. I mean, why not mix it up? Why not bring hero and villain together?
No, now that you've given me Strife, my team is now Doctor Doom, MODOK, and Strife. This is like my base. Just the best possible.
Oh, that's going to cause some damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them.
He's got a lot of HP.
Are you pulling up some?
I'm pulling up some questions
Go.
from the interwebs.
Look at that team. There we go. Let me change that team. So where would I go?
Oh, okay.
He has no
We're gonna
idea
get
how to play
some
this
team
game.
Guidance for
Yeah,
Yes,
a little bit
He's
of
literally
guidance is
never
always
the
super
guy
helpful.
holding the controller has literally
For
never
you,
played this game
Mike
before.
Langston.
Ooh.
True story.
Universal female
I
villain?
barely made it.
Wow,
out with
really?
My life taking on Black Panther, which is stressful to say the least.
Yeah, so this is a full squad.
Yeah, look at all those characters. So this is unlocked, Langston. You've been working.
I know.
Yeah, there we go.
Working very hard at this.
I
We
didn't
actually have a
see.
question
Oh,
from
there's.
the internet, and I think this is kind of a relevant time to
Who
ask.
is that?
What about new uniforms?
Who is that?
Ah, new uniforms.
Yeah.
There's a woman with
Absolutely.
orange hair. Who is
I don't
this?
mean to disrupt.
No,
Having a
absolutely
great
not.
Who is
I
this?
want to see uniforms.
Who was that?
So we do have some hot new uniforms.
Ooh, some hot new uniforms. Like
Was that Jean?
hot?
No. It's not Jean.
Blink.
Yeah.
Crystal?
Yeah. So
Sachet.
yeah, there's the classic
Mary
Fantastic
Jane?
Four members, but that roster is pretty deep. It's
Yeah.
not all about. It's She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're giving her a new look with the bright shiny 4 on her chest, as well as Crystal. So they have
Ooh, that's tight.
So yeah, you can have 6 members of the Fantastic Four.
That's
the
cool.
Reserves with new uniforms, and they also get some boosts to their abilities when you get these uniforms unlocked in game.
Do they? And then they have probably synergies with the other members of the FF. That's so cool.
They look so good. This game looks incredible. Like all the small details on everything. Like the Fantastic Four's uniforms. You can see like the seams. Like
Yep.
so I love the belt for.
Yo, she's
I like
thick
it.
as fuck.
Changing it up a little bit.
It is all about the accuracy. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, we're pouring over reference. We're consulting with the editorial team just to make sure that it looks accurate and that we're doing a service to.
Tim, you got your hands on the device right
Yeah.
now. No.
Okay.
Let's see you take on that level with the same squad, maybe, or I think you put in Johnny,
Dr.
which is a
Doom.
good touch.
Yeah. Let's mix it up a
see
little
what
bit.
You can do with these 3,
And also, a great question has just come in, so I gotta ask it.
please.
So many awesome Fantastic Four characters in Marvel Future Fight. How can they beat Doctor Doom?
Ooh.
I mean, Doom is the greatest.
CTP of energy.
It's a
I mean-
tough order. But, I mean, come on. I told you guys how awesome these abilities are. How you can go in lightning fast with Johnny Storm here, give Doom a hard time, and then go in with Mr. Fantastic right after and just wallop him. So look at him to bring look at that attack.
That looks so
my
sick.
God.
Members,
Fuck.
like jumping in when I was.
Yeah, look at the
Oh my,
bodies.
there's
Take
Ash.
him out.
Yeah, I saw other
Wow.
cast members jumping in as I was fighting.
Yeah,
Does that
so you
happen
can do a
to
team
guy,
up attack. So I will do that in a second. So look at I'm cornered. I'll bring in my buddies and just
Sick.
unleash.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, you see that thing jumping in?
Man,
So
Yeah,
much better
that,
than.
that
Crazy.
tornado of flame. So
That's a
these
nice
guys
skill.
Are bringing serious
Oof.
business to Future
Yeet.
Fight, and
yeah.
much fun.
The thing about this game is the gameplay is so fast.
So fast, especially, I mean, Johnny Storm is crazy fast. We're
Sick.
getting some social comments. You guys, if you want to interact with us, hashtag Fantastic4Week, or comment wherever you are watching this live stream, and we will take your questions, comments, and thoughts.
Nice.
Flame on, baby. That's my favorite.
There was a comment?
Yeah, Flame on, baby. There's more to it. Human Torch looks so good in Future Fight. Thank you for bringing my family back. Isn't that nice?
That's
Very
so mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Because that
All
is
right,
great.
sorry, T'Challa.
And it says, wow, all the characters look amazing. Reed looks so good. I can't wait to play with him.
Hashtag daddy.
And we've had so much fun. We've got more people who have been waiting to come in here.
Yes.
Just off camera. They've been chilling, having a good time. So
Another
we've sent
epic quest.
Langston away.
That's
Just in a
nuts.
second, we're going to bring in another Marvelite and, pulling in more of these social questions, more things. We have anything else that popped
Oh,
off?
yeah, we do. Let's see what we got here. We have here the Incredible and Hot Hulk. I wanted to know if you guys will ever have some character mashups in the game.
Ooh, so we just had Infinity Wars, and that brought the Infinity Warps.
Yes.
Characters that were two different characters brought together. That could be really cool, but that story is finished.
That one's finished, but people love the Infinity Warp characters that we did.
They sure did.
Then there's no reason why we can't do more.
Oh!
Those characters live on in comics, so.
Oh, and you
that
might
universe.
notice somebody popped in. Hey, look
Hey,
who's here. It's
Angelique.
Angelique Rocher from Marvel's Voices. Hey, Angelique.
Hi, y'all.
Hey!
Hey, how's it
Finally,
going?
my turn to play.
Yes.
And I'm
No,
hogging
you
the
can't get
device.
it off of
No,
his
it's fine.
hands.
It's fine.
I'm
You
about
know
to-
Oh, I
what?
spent my energy already.
You almost got it. You almost got it. I
We're
believe in
almost
you.
there. Angelique, how much have you gotten to play this game so far?
How
With the
much
new update.
today?
Today.
A significant amount in which I will not use to
Does she actually play though?
cover up my entire
Does
time.
she actually play?
Okay, all right. Noted.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your go-to team when you play?
I'm actually about to do my go-to team.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
let's see your top three.
So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go stories. Go to team.
Does she actually play?
So you can help me out a little bit because this is your phone. Where do I find Mr. Fantastic on your phone?
There he is.
Hey.
You
Now-
know,
Look
would
at
be
that.
cool if we did Mr. Fantastic with Crystal and She-Hulk in their FF
Why-
outfits.
You
That
asked her
way,
for her
yeah,
top
at
three,
home,
and now you're changing her
see
top
them,
three.
See some of the
Right.
boosts and
Is it
things
your top
that,
three,
are
Agent
coming
M, or is it
together
her
in
top three?
costumes. I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and
There you go.
Okay.
should
doesn't
Reed
know.
be the leader? Is
Yes.
the question.
Yes. So his leadership ability is off the charts. So definitely, if
They
you have
haven't
in mind
beat.
to
They
make him
haven't
Fantastic
collected the
Four
chapter
team, which of
13
course you
aid.
should, right?
Totally,
That's why-
right.
You should make him the leader.
Wait,
and then you
have
can
they?
supplement with all the different combinations. If you want to have some balance, obviously Invisible Woman. If you about defense, get the thing. Just want to just go crazy with it. Human Torch.
Dev
And then,
accounts.
She-Hulk
Yeah, I'll
and
check the
Crystal.
patch notes after this is done,
Don't
guys.
Either you can make a very dangerous team with heavy firepower.
You know the thing about She-Hulk? She's a Hulk. So not bad.
She is a Hulk,
Just
yes.
saying.
I might not have wanted to have started.
Was that like a Lorraine pun style pun there?
I don't
mean,
think she's
like,
ever
start
played
with
I
before.
feel like a someone on a bike.
Nobody wanted
They're
to
gonna
go
lose
still
for
in
sure.
there.
Go straight to Thanos.
Yeah.
That's just not a good
Okay,
idea.
Angelique's
Like, I
on
don't
it.
care. I'm gonna
She's
choose.
in there.
Not a
she's
good
playing.
idea.
It just
yeah, I
died.
just wanted to dive right in. And,
Nope, that's not a good
Oh
idea. guys.
shit, that looks
that's
cool.
go.
Angelique's
Did
fault.
they make She-Hulk
Bad.
good?
I'm holding
my
ish.
God.
I'm getting in some, but
Get
that's not
wrecked.
what happened.
Also,
Get wrecked, brother. Oh, those animations are tight though.
Move. Oh,
Thanks.
Oh.
you got.
Oh, wait.
Thanks
That
so
was
much.
quick.
That was
Uh,
quick,
I'm
yeah.
not the
That's
one
a tough
playing.
Too difficult.
Nope, I just shamed myself. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
I
Why
think you
don't
need to
you,
purchase
you're
some
gonna go
crystal
down.
upgrades.
Adjust your team to your ideal setting for the moment
Yeah, like
Excuse me for a moment while I.
so that you can play the way that feels
Yo,
right
you're
for
going
you.
way too far. Chapter
You
6.
made her flustered with that.
The
You
fuck?
did. You changed everything up on me. You're like,
No.
I was like, She-Hulk.
She had it.
Those aren't. Okay, cool.
I
She was
wanted.
a sport. She went along with it.
I know.
I was
that
like,
we have-
I'm gonna be a team player.
We have so many fans who are watching who are
Yeah.
big fans of Marvel Future Fight.
Yeah.
And I know we wanted to show them
Like me.
new stuff that
Wow.
is there. So we had to do that. But all right.
Here we
I have a question for you about the Human Torch. Just watching the gameplay right now, he's like seems really fun and powerful. What kind of team would you put him as the leader of?
He's very fast and his attacks have a lot of damage. But if you catch him, he's toast. So
Right.
I would
He's
wanna
toast.
supplement. I would probably go with the Thing and Invisible Woman because her passive gives some defense across the whole team.
Oh,
And then
really?
Again, the Thing is that tank that can just absorb a ton of damage. And then You know, when your opponents are
That's
down,
cool.
low in health, you can just come in and bring that tornado flame or whatever you want to wipe
Hashtag
out the
tornado flame.
Hashtag tornado flame.
So who is she going to be going up against soon? Is it it's not the same.
So easy.
We want to make sure.
Reed has a fantastic butt.
Wow.
Danny, are you happy about
That was-
She-Hulk?
Look at that
I'm much
animation.
better about myself and
This is not how you
That's
play the game.
gorgeous.
No.
much better.
Tim, that was awesome. Angelique, that was great. Thank you so much. We're going to keep this train rolling, though. We're going to bring in some new guests soon, but I know you'll be coming back, Tim, for a little pro tips section in just a few minutes. Angelique, why don't you hop into a game with Dr. Doom or Victorious after you finish this one? Because coming up in just a second, we'll be sitting down with Fantastic Four editor Mr. Tom Brevoort to get the inside scoop on the new villain Victorious, who's not only in the game.
Oh, nice. So we get two villains.
In the Marvel Comics.
That's
community,
sick.
too.
Ooh, yeah, I can't wait to hear that story. And I can't wait to hear from you guys watching right now. Make sure you guys are interacting with us on social media using the hashtag Fantastic4Week. You can do that on
Nice.
Twitter or in the comment section of the live stream where
Nice.
you're watching this right now. Or you can just leave us some great
Epic
comments
Quest doesn't
and
make a
thoughts
mess
and
of
things.
heroic
We'll put them
quests,
right here, right now.
unless you
Wherever
give up on
are.
heroic quests.
Send us a pizza to
Yeah. You know,
No, not
Fantastic
necessarily.
Four have been around since their first issue in 1961, and Dr. Doom
We'll
came
see.
in pretty early.
a good point, though.
in the
It might.
series. Fantastic Four issue number 5
It
to be
might.
exact. But in the game, we see an entirely new character created in the Fantastic Four world named Victorious. And I'm super curious about how this character developed and how she was implemented both into the game and into the comics.
Well, lucky for us, go figure. We have Marvel executive editor here from Marvel Comics, of course, for the Fantastic Four, Tom Brevoort. Hey, hi.
Hello.
Hey
Hey, Tom.
there.
How you doing?
Good.
I
How are
feel
you?
like you, of all people, may be able to fill us in on this character. Maybe you can give us a little bit on that and a little bit about this variant cover.
Well, the character Dan, when he started figuring out
Dan Slott writer.
Dan Slott, the writer of Fantastic Four, when he started figuring out what we were going to do in the series, came up with this notion of Doom having not necessarily an underling, but having like a superhero of Latveria. And Victorious is kind of the Captain America, the champion of Latveria. She
Okay.
was a freedom fighter in the war-torn Latveria that Doom had left behind. She's the one that went to Castle Doom to draw him back out into the fray and
Nice.
restore the peace and sort of create
He
tranquility
floats.
once again in
Fuck, that's
Latveria.
cool.
And she's now been empowered with this cosmic force to be the prime superhero of that nation.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. And she's,
Holy
I
fuck.
think, up here kicking butts right now.
No,
we got Dr. Doom.
That's Doom.
That's Doom.
All
Damn.
just bow before Doom. I got sucked into watching the gameplay a second ago and lost complete track of what we were doing here on the stream because he's so cool. Doom
He
is my
is
Damn.
favorite,
so
one of my
amazingly
favorite
cool.
characters, easily my favorite villain. But he's also
Yeah, he's getting a
often
CTP of
the
energy
hero. I
ASAP.
mean, like, he's his own hero.
Well, yes, and particularly the last couple of years since Secret Wars, he's gone on kind of a personal quest of discovery and self-evaluation.
That's the
where
same
he's
as Morgan
tried
Le Fay's
to become more than
fourth
he was
skill.
in the past, and that's certainly
Those balls are really
a
cool.
theme and a situation that runs through this entire first story with Doom back with the Fantastic
Whoa.
Four. He's drawn
That was
Galactus
sick.
to Latveria. With
Was that a
Galactus
gun?
There, he kind of says, "Don't worry, world. I got it all under control. Nothing to worry about.
Do the
here.
5
Don't
skill,
come
yo."
knocking." And the Fantastic Four immediately go, "We better go knock on the door. 'cause
Use the 5th
that
skill.
could be bad." But Doom is doing what he's doing for
Doom got the
reasons
gat?
that he
Yeah.
believes are good and pure and noble and benevolent.
Those balls
and
look
we'll
really
see
good.
How that actually works out in reality.
So then
Oh,
is
5th skill.
Victorious similar in that
Fuck.
way? Because
What the
it
hell was
seems like
that?
she also has
That damage
sort
is
of a
ass.
similar. It seems like she has an altruistic vision.
Why is his damage so
in
garbage?
theory.
800?
She's definitely a true believer. She's a true believer in Latveria as a place, and she's a true believer in Doom.
Yo, brother,
as an
switch.
Actual leader, like she's lived in both.
He revives?
Versions of Latveria. She's lived and grew up.
He
as a
revives?
kid under,
What?
In the nation under Doom.
He
when
revives?
The streets were perfectly safe and patrolled by, super powerful robot sentries, and everybody left you alone, and everybody had plenty to eat, and it was a good place. And she was also there after Doom was gone,
Wow.
and it became kind of this contested hot button of a land that different military juntas and opportunists and mercenaries and whatnot, would try and come in and take all of whatever was left out of. So she definitely believes in Doom as
He
a
died, she
strong,
died.
Righteous, regal figure.
How good is
and as
She-Hulk?
kind of a self-motivated freedom fighter herself.
That's a cool skill.
She's got no problem with taking it to the foes of Latveria and doing her all for God and country. It's just
Why is he
God
dodging
is
so
doing
much?
Her country is Latveria.
They're tier 2.
That checks out.
I'll take
Yes.
it. Sounds good to me.
Weird.
I'm a true believer. Sign me up.
Okay, I have to, because I know you do this, I'm just putting you on the spot. So get excited. Get excited. Angelique, you may not know this yet. Ryan, you may not know this yet, but I know for a fact that Tom Brevoort can name every Fantastic Four villain, I believe, in order.
I can
This
go
is-
through the issues in order, yeah.
Yeah, this is like your parlor trick. It's amazing.
I can also do random issues. 81 was the Wizard. Fought the Wizard. Crystal joined in 81. Issue 81, not the year 81.
Yeah.
Okay, can we just get like the first 10?
The first 10 are the Mole Man is 1, the Skrulls are 2, the Miracle Man is 3, Submariner, they found him in the Bowery in 4, and issue 5, Doctor Doom came and fought
She just
with
paid
him.
crystals to restart.
And the Submariner teamed up, they threw the back of the building into space. Number 7, Kurgo, the master of Planet X, the very popular planet that everybody knows about. He fought with them. Number 8 was the Puppet Master and Alicia Masters, now Alicia
Oh my
Grimm.
God.
Number 9 was the Submariner when the Fantastic Four went bankrupt and lost all their money in the stock market, the big stock market crash of 1963 that everybody talks about, and they had to go make a movie at the Submariner's world-renowned movie studio to get the money back. And then issue 10 was the
Man, this game's really
the
difficult.
Return of Doctor Doom, where he switches bodies with Reed Richards, so he runs around as Reed, and
This
Reed's
game is
trapped in Doom's
super
body,
difficult.
And the creators Stanley and Jack Kirby both show up in the story.
All right, Angelique, now you go.
And then 11,
She's
of
busy.
course,
What he said.
11, of course, is
That is.
it's the Impossible
Isn't that
Man.
amazing?
All
That's
children know
amazing.
that.
You
Yeah.
guys, that's how you get to be where Tom gets to be.
Read comics. Literally.
Stop
read comics.
replaying.
And someday you could potentially do cool stuff like this.
Oh, I don't want to lose track though. Variant cover.
Yes.
We got a variant cover that
Yeah.
is tied to Marvel Future Fight with Fantastic Four.
Yeah, that's true, Darth.
We have
That's
2
true.
of
It's
them.
just to showcase it.
Ooh.
And I'm not
So if you
sure
if you
which
win too early, it's not good. You're right.
Oh, I don't know if we're showing them on the stream, but if we're not showing them on the stream, we'll make sure to show them.
But
on
we have done. What this is we work really closely with our video game partners and the folks that do Future Fight to bring Victorious to life, not just this week in
That's
Fantastic
dope.
Four when FF6 drops, but also into the world of the video gaming platforms at the same time. And so the artists and craftsmen who are who work on the Future Fight stuff have created their own
Kill the
super cool
whales.
image. It's going to be a variant cover. It'll be shown to you.
Nice.
Ooh,
There it is,
yeah.
full team plus Doom.
Maybe even now.
That's cool.
And
up, Tim?
that's an official Future Fight, a piece of visual, drawn from and drawn by the folks that create and design all the super cool visuals that are in the game, the characters, their environments, and so forth.
It's wonderful because our games, they are inspired by our comics. They are sometimes they're pulling visuals in directly, but they are also like if we had a comic artist, like these games have their own looks, their own styles, and so they build these things out. And so the Marvel Future Fight variant cover is very classic Fantastic Four, but at the same time, it's very Marvel Future Fight.
Yeah, it's very much in the style of
Korean.
art and the interstitials and things
Say Korean.
that you see throughout the game.
Yeah, and for fans who are seeing that and want to get their hands on it, you'll just have to go to your local comic shop. You can ask them, I would like the Fantastic Four variant that is tied to Marvel Future Fight, please, sir or madam.
Yeah, and also I want to give a shout out to Angelique right now. She's been playing Marvel Future Fight like a champ.
She's doing great.
She's been
doing
losing.
great. How's it going for you over there? Can you talk and play at the same time?
I mean, She-Hulk just picked up a car and beat up some folks. So,
so not a bad day.
Spectacular.
That's a
pretty
good
much-
day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty good over here.
Yeah. And reminder again, so the Fantastic Four characters are coming to Marvel Future Fight. Doctor Doom is coming to Future Fight. Victorious is coming
So
to
it's
Future
kind
Fight.
of a present fight. It's no longer a future fight. They're not coming tomorrow. they're going to be here now.
This is like
Oh
the
no,
two of
time
you.
is bending in on itself.
Thanks, Dad.
These puns. I am sandwiched by puns, but thank
Yeah.
you so much, Tom. We're going to let you head back to doing the work that you should be doing in just a second. Thank you for stopping by,
My
as
pleasure.
always. And Angelique, you can keep playing. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah. Coming up in just a second, we are going to give you guys some more pro tips for Marvel Future Fight with Marvel Games' own Tim Hernandez. So tell us what you want to know about the game, and we'll shoot those questions over to Tim when he pops in. You can do that by interacting with us all on
I would like to
social
shoot
media
something at
using
you.
the hashtag Fantastic4Week. You can do that on Twitter or in the comment section on
Nice.
the live stream, wherever you're watching. Just go get to clicking. And of course, continue to follow @Marvel on social, wherever you are. And that's Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And of course, hop on over to Marvel.com for all of the latest Marvel news. And let me tell you, there's going to be a lot of Fantastic Four going on.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is fantastic-bulous. All right, it's just about time for our
What?
pro tips segment of the show, and we've got Marvel Games Executive Director
Tim
of Production,
Hernandez.
Tim Hernandez,
Ooh.
back with us
Back
on the
again.
program,
Thanks for having me back.
along with
Yeah.
Angelique Roche, who's making some real great
Shoot your
headway
shot.
Yeah.
in this
Shit,
game.
you guys. Y'all are the best cheerleaders ever.
You can do it. We
You're doing
believe
great.
in you.
You're doing great.
Tim, there's a ton to do with the
There's so much
addition
happening
of.
right
Like, he's just ignoring. He's just like.
No,
I
no,
know
I'm
Tim,
listening.
Tim is back.
I mean, do you
And
know
I'm
how
only here
exciting
to-
this game
So many
is?
games.
There's a ton to do with the addition of the Fantastic Four and
Stu.
the Marvel Future Fight. What do you recommend people do first when they get this update?
I think
Spend their credit card.
First things first is tackle the Epic Quest. That is going to help you get Mr. Fantastic, obviously added to your roster.
Spend
but It
crystals.
also works you through all the various modes of the game.
Buy
It's gonna have
crystals.
you do daily quests. It's gonna
Purchase
have you
crystals.
Research. It's going to have you go through some story
Purchase
missions.
crystals with
So
real
it's
money.
a great crash course into the game. And along the way, you're getting biometrics for characters. You're unlocking other characters, and you have the ability to get Doctor Doom and Invisible Woman from there as well. So that's the great place to start if you're just downloading it. Or if you've been playing it for years, the game's been out for 4 years, you could still get a brand new story and a bunch of new characters by going through that Epic Quest.
Yeah.
Love it. We have so many things coming in.
Great.
Of course, someone said, yes, She-Hulk, new costume. I am happy.
I am so
Just-
glad you are happy.
Was that
All
you, Danny?
caps, like so many caps.
I get it.
Hey, Jared, thanks for the sub.
Question, can we please have Peter Parker's Fantastic Four costume next?
Ooh, the
Ah.
Future Foundation.
Will
This
more
is opening up a
characters-
door of like requests, though. Like,
We'll be careful.
Yeah.
But will we potentially see more Fantastic Four costumes
Silver Surfer.
potentially out in the world?
Absolutely. This isn't a one-time deal. As we've seen, 170 characters, constantly adding new elements to the roster. We can probably find a way to work it in. No promises, but yeah, we'll definitely take that back to the team at Netmarble and see if they're interested. But
She will
I think,
pay again.
That's a good ask.
yeah.
Obviously.
Tim, you were looking at Angelique playing. What do you notice about her playing style aside from her getting beaten and having to continue?
Yes.
Oh, don't give her a complex. No, she's doing well. I think Mr. Fantastic has some really powerful abilities
Yeah.
and skills in this game. So if you
Yikes.
switch over to him,
Press your
his
skills.
3 is locked right now. But even if you call in the rest of the team with that button there,
That button there.
yeah,
There we go.
Yeah, look,
look
at
at
those
that
arms.
chaos.
Their damage is so
That
low because their
chaos was-
cards probably suck.
my
No
gosh.
They're
Uru.
like wet noodles.
No
They're so
obelisk.
Strong.
But like danger noodles for
Yeah.
sure.
I got a
They-
danger
He
noodle
also
for you.
deflects attacks with his elasticity. So, yeah, just a very, very powerful character. I mentioned he's
And-
tier 3, so he's
Oh, yeah.
up there in terms of the.
And then someone asked, what is tier 3 of Mr. Fantastic? So there you go.
Yeah, it's locked here, but I'd love to show it to you. Well, maybe we'll be able to pull it up.
Yeah, we would love that. Once
Yeah.
Angelique beats this,
Okay.
we're
Yeah.
getting close.
No
on time,
Uru,
but
no
we're gonna try
visa.
to show you that, so you can answer that. What's the most common pitfall you see when people struggle with the game?
They don't watch
because it's such a
Cynicalex.
deep game. There's 19 different modes. I think sometimes people feel a little daunted when they first start. That's why I was suggesting the Epic Quest. But another thing to focus on is just building out a strong roster of a small amount of characters. You really want to get 3 to 5 really upgraded to unlock and get into those tiers and get those mastered and awakened. So you just get more comfortable. You figure out what their skills are and how your play pattern works. Another thing is team bonuses is a very it's not that complicated. There's a great interface where it tells you which characters mesh well synergy-wise with
Good.
others. So the more synergy and team bonus you can get early on, the better, and you build your roster around that, and you'll be in good shape.
Cool. Well,
Very
Tim, Angelique, that's about all the time we have. I want to thank you both so much for being here, and thank you So much to all of our wonderful guests we've had so far. If you want to play the iconic Fantastic Four heroes as well as Doctor Doom and Victorious, you've got to go and download Marvel Future Fight right now for free in the App Store and Google Play.
Also, I'm cheating for a second. I have to give someone a shout out. I thought this was about the Fantastic Four, not the pun-isher.
Oh, real good.
You're my best friend. That's it.
You've derailed this whole life.
Okay.
Think about
Anyways.
what you've done.
You guys stay tuned for more from our Fantastic Four World's Greatest Week live stream. We're going
Dope.
to take a short break right now, but we are going to be right back.
With
So
Marvel
come on
Strike
back.
Force. Yo, I really want Silver Surfer. Wow, so Marvel Future Fight comes before Strike Force. That's nice. I'm glad that we come before Strike Force.